Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football postgame show. Well, the New Orleans Saints beat the Washington Redskins 43 to 19 at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana, and it was a record-breaking night in New Orleans as Drew Brees broke Peyton Manning's record for the most passing yards of all time in NFL history, and the ball is on the way to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. Now, Drew Brees broke Manning's record of 71,940 and is now the record holder with 71,968. And I have to say, congratulations, Drew Brees, congratulations, buddy. You deserve it. And I know there's going to be a big-time celebration in your honor. The Saints jumped out to the early 6-0 lead in the first quarter. And then the Redskins kicked a field goal, and it was 6-3 Saints at the end of the first quarter. And then the Saints scored their second TD of the night, thanks to, and the first one was scored by Mark Ingram Jr., thanks to Teron Hill scored the second one, and it was a 23-yard TD, and it was 13 to 3. But the Redskins would come back and kick another field goal, and it was 13 to 6. And then the Saints, the second quarter, and then Drew Brees had his big moment in the second quarter. He threw a touchdown pass to Tre'Quan Smith, and he took it 62 yards, and it was 20-6 Saints lead, and that's what he needed to break and surpass Peyton Manning's record for the most yards passing of all time in NFL history. And as I've said, the ball is on the way to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. Then the Redskins got their first TD in the second quarter, and it was thanks to Capri Bibbs, who ran the ball 17 yards, and it was 26 to 13. I think actually was, it was 16 to 3. I meant to say in the second. It was, it was 13 to 6, and then they kicked a field goal, and they kicked a field goal at the end, and they scored another TD at the end of the second quarter. And it was 20, and then they scored two TDs in the second quarter. And it was 26-13 at halftime. Then in the third, the Saints scored another TD thanks to Mark Ingram Jr. It took the ball 26 yards. First one was 27 yards, and it was a 33-13 Saints lead in the third quarter. And then the Redskins had the ball, and the Saints at the Saints 20, but the ball got intercepted by running back Alvin Kamara he ran it 24 yards into the Redskins 25. And then the Saints scored another TD thanks to Tre'Quan Smith, who ran the ball 49 yards. All right, for the score, and it was 40-13 at the end of the third quarter. And in the fourth, the Redskins scored their second TD of the night. Alex Smith ran the ball himself for 7 yards, and it was 40-19 Saints. And then in the fourth quarter, and then the Saints kicked another field goal, and it was 43-19 Saints fourth quarter. The Redskins tried to make one last scoring drive, but was not able to by the time the 2-minute warning came about. And then the Saints did one last play, and it took a minute and 56 seconds off the clock. And they did one last play after that, but they ran out the clock after that, and the Saints go on to win 43-19. And Drew Brees, 26 of 29, 363 yards, no interceptions. And Alex Smith, 23 of 39 carry attempts, 275 yards, 1 TD, and 1 interception. But I have to give credit where credit is due, and I have to give the game ball to who else but the record breaker himself, Saints quarterback, Drew Brees. And he had a big night, as I said, 26 of 29, carries and attempts, 363 yards, 3 TDs, and no interceptions. And, of course, he broke Peyton Manning's record for the most passing yards of all time in NFL history. And Now Peyton Manning's was 71,940, and now he got and Drew Brees broke the Peyton Manning's record, and now he has the record holder with 70. The record holder for 71 with 71,968 yards passing, most passing yards of all time in the NFL history, in the NFL and NFL history. Now, the Saints are on the Redskins will face the Panthers on Sunday, but the Saints are on a bye week. But the following week, in Week 7, the Saints will play in Baltimore against the Baltimore Ravens, and they will have a chance, and Drew Brees will have a chance to go over the 500 touchdown mark. He is one shy of 499. So, if he can score a TD, that will put him at the 500 touchdown mark, and he can be at the all-time touchdown for touchdowns in NFL history if he can do that in a couple of weeks. When Week 6 kicks off, the Thursday night football, the Philadelphia Eagles will face the New York Giants, and that should be a great matchup. The Sunday night game will be actually the next Monday night. The 49ers will face the Green Bay Packers. That'll be the Monday night game. The Sunday night game, I think it's KC and oh boy, KC and the Jets. Check me if I'm wrong, but I think it's KC. I'm not sure, but we should have a great week of football. And the Browns will face the LA Chargers on Sunday here at First Energy Stadium at home. And as I've said, Drew Brees has a chance to go over the 500 touchdown mark when they play the Baltimore Ravens this Sunday. Actually, next Sunday in Week 7, they're on a bye week this week. The Redskins will face the Panthers on Sunday. So, boy, what a great week of football in the NFL. And my brother-in-law, Eric Hoyle, and I tied on our picks. I didn't win, but I didn't lose. Neither one of us lost. We were 11-4, so I am 1-3-3 on the picks of the week of the season. And my brother-in-law, Eric Hoyle, is 3-2-3. So we shall see what happens in Week 6 of the NFL. This coming Sunday, well, it's Thursday night, Week 6 will kick off with Thursday night football when the Philadelphia Eagles take on the New York Giants and continue on Sunday and Sunday night and Monday night. So we will see what happens when Week 6 comes about. So, boy, just what a great night for the Saints and Saints quarterback Drew Brees, and I know they're going to be having a big time celebration in his honor. And once again, I have to say, congratulations, Drew Brees, on surpassing and breaking Peyton Manning's record for the most passing yards in NFL history. And you deserve it. You deserve that award you got in the second quarter, and you deserve the Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football game ball as I gave it to you. And I know they're going to be having a big-time celebration, as I said, in your honor, Drew. And I got to tip my hat. You got to tip your hat to me. I tip my hat to you, Drew. My hat goes off to you. So congratulations, buddy. You really deserve it. You played a great game tonight, Drew. And, just what a game. But the Redskins, they just faltered and they just struggled. And it was just the Saints' night. And the Redskins they knew that, and they just could not get it together. But we'll see if they can bounce back against the Panthers. But we'll see. The Redskins just have been struggling these last couple of games, and they just need to really look at their mistakes and all that. And I think they're going to do that. And I'm hoping Drew Brees can get to the 500 touchdown mark and possibly break it in Week 7. Well, that is going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football postgame show and wrap up Week 6 of the NFL season for Scott Sports 101. And I'll have another regular broadcast, hopefully, probably not tomorrow, but on Wednesday. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.